Jew Blythe Barrymore was one of 4 children born on February 22, 1975 in the city of California to American actor John Barrymore and Jade Barrymore, who was an aspiring actress and is of German descent. She was born in a camp for displaced persons. Jew comes from a lineage of actors, starting from her paternal great-great-grandparents to Jew's father, though her grandfather, John Barrymore, was said to be the most acclaimed actor of the lineage. All of her paternal aunties and uncles were people of influence, with most of them in the line of acting and filmmaking. When Jew was 11 months old, she got hired for a dog food commercial, and this was an opening for her as she later got her film debut role in Altered State, a film by her godfather, Steven Spielberg. This became the highest grossing film in the 1980s, making Jew become a famous child actor who won a Young Artist Award for Best Supporting Actress. Jew lived with her parents in West Hollywood until they got divorced when she was 9. Jew's father was an alcoholic who was often violent, and her mother was an irresponsible wild child herself. After the divorce, Jew moved to Sherman Oaks to live with her mother, but moved back to West Hollywood when she reached the age of 14. At this, she was enrolled in and attended Fountain Day School and County School, both in West Hollywood. Due to her mother's irresponsibility and Jew's newfound fame, her mother started taking her to Studio 54 when Jew was just 9. And there, Jew would party with famous men. She got introduced into the world of drugs. This newfound fame brought a troubled childhood. She started partying at nightclubs with much media scrutiny. At the age of 13, she was checked into a rehab home. After that, she spent 18 months at rehabilitation for mentally ill patients. Jew did not relent in her wild life, and at 14, she attempted suicide and went back to rehab. At 15 years, at the advice of the people from the rehab institution, she got her emancipation from her mother and moved into her own apartment. Jew had said she got to the point when she was afraid she would not make it to 25 years. She felt like she was in a dark place during her time at the rehab and has credited this with her turnaround. Although during this time, she was out of job for the period and passed and took a job as a toilet cleaner. In 1999, at 16 years, Jew got engaged to Leland Hayward, and the engagement was called off a few months later. Then in 1992, she got engaged a second time to Jamie Walters and moved in with him. She did not mind her failed relationships when in March 1994, Jew married for the first time to Jeremy Thomas but filed for divorce less than 2 months later. She went on to date Eric Lanson, a guitarist who was the last of her relationship for the time. Jew posed nude when she was 19 for Playboy, January 1995 issue. Her godfather Spielberg sent her a quilt with a note that read, "Cover yourself up." Jew was still wild in herself, and while on the Late Show with Joe Lederman in the same year, she flashed her breast to him and kissed him on the cheek as a birthday present. This act did not affect her career as she went on to play roles in other movies, re-establishing herself as a great actor, including the critically acclaimed Scream, which made $173 million worldwide. Towards the latter part of 1995, Jew had regained her self-image, and together with Nancy Juvenin, they established Flower Films. Jew produced the first movie for the company, Never Been Kissed. The film grossed $84.5 million and was considered a commercial success. Jew dated Tom Green in 1999, and by 2000, they were married. But this did not last. They divorced in 2001. Not getting entrenched in that, she landed a role in Charlie's Angel in 2000 alongside Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz. The film solidified Jew's Flower Films company and was a major box office success. Flower Films and Adam Sandler's company, Happy Madison Production, collaborated and produced First 50 Dates, which grossed $120.9 million. Jew dated Fabrizio, a drummer for The Strokes, in 2002, and it lasted for 5 years before they called it quits. She got her feet back in the film industry and played the lead role, Edith Bouvier-Beale, in the HBO film Grey Gardens. The film won 5 Primetime Emmy Awards, 2 Golden Globes Award. For her role, Ju was nominated for Outstanding Lead Actress Miniseries at the 2009 Emmy Awards and the Screen Actors Guild and Golden Globe Awards for Best Actress. Ju became an ambassador for the United Nations World Food Programme, speaking against hunger in May 2007 and donated $1 million for the alleviation of hunger. In the same year, she became a CoverGirl cosmetic model and spokeswoman till date. And in 2009, she directed her first sports dramedy, Whip It. She dated Justin Long in 2008 and separated in the same year. They reunited in 2009 and separated again in 2010. The following year, 2011, she dated Will Koppelman. They got engaged in 2012 and married in the same year. They have 2 daughters together. Drew and Koppelman divorced in 2016. Ju launched a fashion line in the fall of 2017 called Dear Ju in conjunction with Amazon.com to cater to women. SZA and Bryce Vine have both independently made songs with Ju's name, but not everyone has her in their good books. She got backlash from mothers after she said she preferred to stay at home with her daughters than being on sets for movies. With a net worth of $125 million, Ju considers herself bisexual and finds satisfaction in acting, directing, and producing. Thank you very much for watching our videos. We'll appreciate if you subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends. We love you.